Hello everyone, welcome to Be Money Wiser. We are hoping you're improving a thing or two with your understanding of money matters as you follow this program. Now today we have yet another interesting topic, which is separate business money from your personal money. And from this experience, I hope that we can pick a thing or two on aspects that can enable us to run our businesses smoothly while planning for our personal finances efficiently too. Let's listen up.
Hey, hello viewers. I'm Mrs. Bruce and Sokonika, the proprietor of K Roma, producers of organic wines, better wines and juices from natural and organic fruits grown here in Uganda. I've been in business for the last 20 years, so you can imagine that journey, how many mistakes I have made on money. I used to mix money with the business money with my money. Because the business is mine, I took it for granted that the money is mine. By the time I realized it, the business was almost going bad. But unfortunately, I will have a consultant who is my daughter, who took time to make us understand the difference between our money and business money. I was not paying myself salary. She forced me to take salary, and she forced me to not touch the company's money, to depend on my salary alone. It was a bit hard, because even I would get my salary, when I see there is a hiccup somewhere, I put back up my salary. But I came to realize that it doesn't work, and I'm not showing a good example to those who are following me. So it took me time, but now I have that financial discipline. Every month I know how much I earn, and I make a budget how I'm going to use it during the period of the month, and I don't touch any money from the business. We budget, but it took time for my daughter to force me to do that, and I have found it working, and it has even helped. If it was not because of that, or the way COVID came abruptly, my business would have collapsed. But because we had budgeted quarterly, we had just gone a month, one month in that quarter of our budget. So you can imagine we had everything needed for that quarter. And since we budget for a full year, we don't put much money in everything, but there are those which cannot get easily. I beg you, my viewers, make a plan for the business. Don't touch that money. Make a plan. Say this quarter, estimate of what you earn. You are sure. You may not go exactly to how much you earn, because one month you can earn 30 million, another month 10 million, but you can estimate. If it goes beyond, you can see what to do. If it goes down, but don't tamper with that money. Try to save for a next quarter. Don't say, I have illnesses, I have my mother is sick, my relative is wedding. You start pulling money from the business, because yours now cannot sustain you. You want to show people that you are capable. They are pledging, people are pledging 1 million, 10 million. You also want to show you are bigger than them, yet you don't have that money. You yourself, you are paying yourself 2-3 million a month. You go to a buy, but your business is in a billion. You go to meetings, you want to show off by giving them 5 million. You are wrong, because here you are going to the business, and the business will not understand. It will collapse. That money which was meant for buying, let me say, for us wine, which was meant for bottles, has gone to a wedding meeting. You have pledged it in a wedding meeting. Now, how are you going to replace it? The business will fall. People will not know why it has collapsed, and you can't bring it back. And now the people even you are trying to help will laugh at you. So my request is, spend according to how you earn. You yourself know your business. You know how much you earn. Spend how you earn, not how people think you earn. Thank you very much.
All right, welcome back. Now, have you had this 20-year experience? 20-year experience sharing. Now, how long have most of us run our businesses? And for how long have we done mistakes here and there that have made our businesses run down? Not because they were bad businesses, but because we didn't take the vigilance to follow through, like this experience that we've just listened to.
It's really amazing to listen to the 20 years of making bad decisions, but again 20 years of learning.
Yes.
And like we do here on Be Money Wiser is to help you to learn from other people's mistakes. Only a fool will learn from their mistakes, but the wise will learn from other people's mistakes. So we learn a lot from Miss Prudence's story, and we look at how very many people are making mistakes, having money at their disposal. The moment you don't separate your business money and your personal money, then you have it, you count it as your money. Meaning even when you're spending the money, you will not differentiate when you're spending on business issues and when you're spending on personal issues. Talk about the parties, talk about the contributions and all that. So separating your finances and your efforts, it's not only about money, but also knowing that this is the role I play as when I'm running my company, and this is the role I play when I'm running my personal stuff.
But of course, she also brings out the fact that she aligned her personal money to a budget. So she learned how to live within the confines of what she had been paid because she was making a budget. So for someone listening to us today, this is something for us to think about. For all the income you earn, are you budgeting? Are you planning for it? Are you trying to see that all your expenses can fit within that budget? Alex, do you have something to add on this?
One of the most important things you should appreciate from her is business continuity. The way she involved the family members, her daughter. And she didn't stop there. Most of us, when we work for our parents, our uncles, they've educated us, they've done good things for us, they look after us, we sleep in their houses. They tend not to pay us, which is so unfair, which does not motivate a child to work extremely hard, to be honest, and to be faithful to the business and treat business with the highest level of integrity. So she involved someone, then at the end of the day, she went ahead and started paying a salary, which is very good. Two, the discipline. She realized that, by the way, this is a business. I should get myself a title. I should employ myself and get a title and know the job description and equate the salary that is via what I bring out to the table. Even when you look at other businesses, when I have different discussions with school owners, I always tell them, owning a school does not mean you temporarily have to be the HM, the bursar. You can supervise, then appoint, recruit someone to be an HM, to be a bursar, so that you supervise the business. That's the level we want all the business to run.
I think, Alex, that brings us to the issue of putting up systems to run our finances, run the company, and get to know that if you have accounts, some people are running businesses, but the same account where they are saving business money is where they are saving their personal money. So even when they are withdrawing and using the money, they cannot separate the two.
And the power of authority. If it's a company, at least have someone, so that at least when someone is not there, or at least someone helps you to be accountable. You don't own a company, then you're the sole signatory. It's a huge temptation, but when you know, however much Ivan is not the owner, you give the Ivan powers that I will be signing with Ivan. However much Ivan is an employee, it serves you. But you take off all the powers anytime you want the money. That is another mistake. You open a company account, that's an individual account, but the difference is the similarity.
It's very dangerous, by the way, because your personal liabilities will become the company's liabilities. And vis-a-vis the same, when the company has issues, it will be affecting you so much as a person. But it's very good that even when someone, the company is having issues, at least you have a peace of mind to be able to plan for your company. When you have the personal issues, then at least the company is running fully, and your personal issues cannot easily interfere with the business. And that's only if you have put the systems to run the business in place. We cannot discuss this topic until tomorrow, but we can continue the conversation live on all our social media platforms, right on Facebook, on Twitter, and you can go to our YouTube channel to look at all the other episodes that probably you missed out. See you next time. Be Money Wiser.